I am feeling like a king today. I just got my shipment of Glock 36 trigger parts. I'm going to change out the trigger on this thing because I really just don't like it. It's too hard to pull. I got all the parts in from Kingglock.com, Kingglock.com. Anyways, the trigger, it's just hard to pull. So I'm going to lighten it up. I'm going to add about, the parts you see out here in front of you. First thing I got here is a 3.5 pound polished connector. It's going to lower the trigger weight. It makes the trigger a little bit smoother. So that's the first element that I'm going to be adding. The second thing is the Wolf reduced power safety spring. It's half the power of the stock safety spring. It's heat tempered. So it'll make the trigger pre-travel just a little bit lighter. Third thing I'm going to add is the Wolf 5.5 pound firing pin spring. It's the same stock firing pin spring weight as an OEM Glock, but this one's heat tempered, so it's just an upgrade. And then this, last but not least, is the magnificent trigger. That nice flat face there, if you can see it, and much shorter safety, less intrusive, I guess, for lack of a better phrase. So that is going to treat my Glock very nicely, I think, after it's installed. So there you have it. Next time you see my baby, it's going to be transformed. I'm back after just 30 easy minutes of installation. I've got the new trigger installed and all the parts from Kingglock.com. Before we talk about that, though, let's talk about this old trigger. If you can see that right there, that's a perfect shot, actually, it looks like. The ridges up the side, they start low and then they go high in the middle. No big deal. Until after a shot or two, you realize that you're sort of putting pressure unevenly on the sides of the trigger. It wobbles a little bit, and it gets a little uncomfortable. It's just not that pleasant. Enter the new kid in town. The new flat-faced trigger. See if we can look at that again. See if I can get a good shot. There you go. That's probably the best shot right there. Anyways, the flat face trigger allows movement straight back, and there's not nearly the wobble that I talked about. Basically, you just have a little bit shorter overall travel with it as well. Additionally, the trigger's made of the exact same polymer that the OEM Glock is made of. All pivot pins are 17-4 stainless steel, and they're splined for maximum retention. They didn't have any CNC machined aluminum parts in this thing either. They usually cover them with hard coat anodized finish, but the results is that can get hot. So this trigger is sort of sweet in that it's an insulator and not a heat conductor. That's the result of all that wonderful thought that's gone into the trigger. Anyways, I'll pull it here just to give you an idea of how this baby works. We'll go, ready? Oh, it's so sweet. So sweet. Pull it 2-3 times here. Kingglock has got the answers, I'm telling you. Kingglock.com. You can do this to just about any Glock. I'm pretty sure probably all of them. The parts may change a little bit, but the results will be almost custom to what your desires are. Anyways, there you have it. I'll do a lefty shot here. Oh, it's so sweet. I just can't get enough of pulling it. It feels so good. Anyways, give them a call at Kingglock.com. They'll hook you up and make sure you got everything you need, and they'll get it out to you quick.